I picked up something that doesn't belong in this world.
Hey, Uncle Fang, you're not mining.
You started scavenging, haha.
But only I, a transmigrator, know.
This thing isn't junk at all.
No signs of a cultivator's death here. Unable to check in.
What a useless system.
I can only check in where a cultivator has died.
Private fights are strictly forbidden in the Greenwood sect.
Where am I supposed to find a corpse?
This system only handles check-ins.
Finding a place of death is the host's responsibility. Stop yelling.
Other people's systems are either hidden in their minds
or kept inside their bodies.
But yours is not only ugly. I have to carry you around every day. Once I earn enough spirit stones,
I'll buy a storage pouch and stuff you in it.
7 days ago, I dug this device out of a pile of discarded ore.
As long as I check in where a cultivator died,
I might obtain what the deceased left behind,
their cultivation, techniques, and memories.
But I've searched for 7 whole days. I couldn't even find a Foundation Establishment cultivator who died while painting, let alone a key refinement cultivator who died decades ago.
I'll search one last place.
If I find nothing today,
I'll try beneath the Sex Star Pond.
Uncle Fang, why aren't you asleep in the middle of the night? What are you doing deep in the mine?
I couldn't sleep, so I came out for a walk.
Yeah, right.
A walk? Then why are you sneaking around and sweeping the ground?
That's none of your business. Key refinement cultivator detected. Not dead, unable to check in. Did this thing just make a sound?
Are you looking for high-grade spirit ore?
Number.
Someone come quick. Uncle Feng is stealing ore.
Looks like outsiders can only hear the beeping and not the system's conversation.
But how am I supposed to explain this to everyone else?
Horseface, do you really have to make trouble for me?
Who touched it?
It was him.
I saw him carrying this artifact around the mine, searching everywhere.
This thing beeps whenever it touches the ground. He must be looking for high-grade phosphorus ore.
Isn't that the thing Uncle Fang dug out of the discarded ore pile a few days ago? He deliberately called it junk back then.
There are too many people around during the day, so he doesn't dare use it. That's why he sneaks out every night, to mark the locations of the high-grade phosphorus ore.
That's quite a smooth story you made up. Uncle Fan, can you deny that this thing just beeped?
It did beep. But he wasn't looking for a phosphorus ore. Then what was he looking for? Where your brain fell out. What are you all arguing about?
Manager Zhang, I caught Uncle Fang stealing ore.
Is what he said true?
Of course not.
I don't even have a storage pouch.
How could I steal anything? Open your clothes, cloth bag, and ore basket.
No phosphorus ore. It must be hidden in this box.
Open it.
It won't open. What kind of artifact is this?
It's not an artifact.
Not an artifact. Then why does he carry it around every day? Maybe all the high-grade spirit ore has already been hidden inside. Where did this thing come from?
I picked it up from the discarded ore pile 7 days ago. Uncle Fang dug up a pile of scrap metal in the T-shaped tunnel.
Quite a few people saw it.
It can't be infused with spiritual power.
And it has no formation markings. Everyone took it for junk. I was there too.
I even hit it with my mining pick.
The pick chipped, but it didn't leave a mark. Since it was dug up at the mine,
it belongs to the sect.
What gives Uncle Fang the right to take it?
Manager Zhang should confiscate it and turn it over to the sect for inspection.
Uncle Fang, hand it over first, once we determine where it came from. If it's truly useless, we'll naturally return it to you. This thing had been lying in that pile for who knows how many years. No one wanted it. That's why I took it.
Are you trying to teach me how to do my job?
I'm just stating the facts. This is a mine, and here I make the rules. You can inspect it, and you can deduct spirit stones. But you can't take this thing. Are you defying orders? I won't hand it over, no matter what. According to sect rules, he wouldn't dare punish me harshly in public. Give me a few more days. I'll wait until I check in a Foundation establishment cultivator. Fine. I want to see how long you can protect him. Uncle Fang? Who's Uncle Fang? I'm here under Elder Ching Song's orders. Return to your cave immediately. Do not delay. Elder King Song? He hasn't seen Uncle Fang in 3 years. How could he suddenly send for him? Are you questioning the Elder's communication talisman? Or the Marshall Hall seal? I wouldn't dare. Since Elder King Song summoned Uncle Fang, you'd better go at once. Senior brother, why did Master suddenly summon me? Elder Ching Song's old wounds have worsened. I'm afraid he won't last much longer. Won't last much longer. He's about to die? He's about to pass away? I've searched for 7 whole days. I couldn't even find a key refinement cultivator's place of death. And now a late Foundation establishment cultivator actually asked me to come back and wait for him to die. The dead came looking for me. Uncle Fang, your master is about to pass away. You seem rather happy. You misunderstand, senior brother. I'm laughing because I'm overcome with grief. You don't know this yet. But Elder King Song has already had the Affairs Hall issue a notice. After the elder passes away, his cave, artifacts, and all his belongings will be inherited by you. I hear he'll even pass down his personal technique. King Song Zai has a biological son, and a direct disciple who's followed him for decades. He hasn't seen me in 3 years. Now that he's about to die, he's leaving everything to me. This inheritance probably won't be as easy to claim as it seems. Senior brother Fang, once you inherit the Elder's Cave, don't forget your old friends. When I was falsely accused just now, where was my friend then? Manager Zhang, I haven't mined anything today. I won't complete my quota. Will you cut my spirit stones in half? The elder summoned him. The elder's business naturally comes first. So no deduction? No deduction. But he hasn't mined a single piece of ore today. Why don't you make the call for Elder Zhang? I wouldn't dare. Once you reach the Elder's Cave, talk less and stay alert. Spirit stones don't fall from the sky for no reason. Even if they do, they might crush you to death first. Understood. This thing can't be stored inside my body, and I have no storage pouch to conceal it. If I keep carrying it out in the open, someone will target me sooner or later, once I reach Master's Cave. I have to come up with a solution. But right now the most important thing is that King Song Zai doesn't die too soon. At least wait until I get there. I disagree. Father, why are you giving your cave and legacy to an outsider? I'm your own son. Senior brother, maybe I should come back later. The elder ordered you to enter immediately. Everyone, carry on. Did I come at a bad time? You have the nerve to show up. Master sent me. What makes you think you qualify? To inherit my father's cave abode? Young master, you've got it wrong. I only just found out myself. If you can convince master to choose someone else, I won't object. But, master... Master Junior Brother Fang is only at key condensation level 4. He can't withstand it. If something goes wrong with the inheritance...
Enough.
Everyone is here.
Uncle Fang has arrived. Elder King Song can make his final arrangements. After I pass, the cave abode's treasures and everything, including my clothes, will go to Uncle Fang. Before I pass, I'll also pass on my signature cultivation art to Uncle Fang. This art involves a soul inheritance. After the inheritance is complete, some of his memories, mannerisms, and habits, and even his temperament may be affected by it. If he seems somewhat like me in the future, don't be surprised. This doesn't sound like final arrangements. Elder Ching Song's final wishes have been recorded. The affairs hall will keep a copy. No one is to argue over the inheritance again. Don't think that just because the sect bears witness, these things truly belong to you. Once you leave this cave abode, you'd better watch your back. Master's inheritance isn't something just anyone can handle. You stay. You and I haven't seen each other in 3 years. Stay and talk with your master. Master, yes? When exactly will you pass? Are you really hoping I'll die? Of course not. I just fear you'll go too suddenly, and I won't get to see you off. 3 years apart. And you've certainly become livelier. I can hold on until midnight tonight. Come here to receive the inheritance. I'll die at midnight sharp. The technique will be passed on at midnight. More or less. I'll be here right on time. Get out. All 5 elements are present. His soul is terribly weak. This body has finally found its destined heir. Ching Songzi told me to come at midnight so he could pass on his cultivation to me.
He said he only wanted to pass the technique on to me.
There was no need to tell everyone ahead of time. My memories and personality will change. Since you've come, why not come in? Put down that junk, Master. This thing may not look good, but it's tough enough. In case something goes wrong during the transfer, it can shield me. I'm transferring the cultivation myself. What could go wrong? I just want it to be safe. Sit over here. A little closer. Is this close enough? Closer. Sit in front of me. Open your mind. Don't resist. Before you pass on the cultivation, I have one more question.
Ask.
What technique are you planning to pass on to me?
The Azure Wood Body Tempering Art.
You only have one body tempering technique? And you still think that's not enough? No, I was just thinking. It'd be even better if you could pass on some foundation establishment cultivation too. Shut up. Master. My good disciple. I've waited 3 whole years. You took me as your disciple 3 years ago. Just for today. That's right. A 5-element mixed spirit root. Your aptitude is poor, but you possess all 5 elements. You have no parents, no family, low cultivation, and a weak soul. No one truly cares whether you live or die. There couldn't be a better body to possess. That's why you brought the affairs hall to witness it. It wasn't to leave the inheritance to me. It was so that, after taking over your body, I could inherit everything legitimately. Don't worry. I'll live well in your place. New signs of death detected. Target cultivation, late foundation establishment. Interface traces intact. Sign in available. Sign in. What is this power? Stop! What kind of dark art have you been practicing?
Master, that's not fair. Even an orthodox elder can take over someone's body. How did my sign-in become a dark art? Fang, I can give you a genuine foundation establishment technique, along with pills, magical weapons, and all the spirit stones. Those things were mine to begin with. Sign-in successful. Acquired perfected first stage body tempering cultivation. Acquired the mastered azure wood body tempering art. Acquired part of Ching Songzi's fragmented memories. Whoa. So I don't need a poll to sign in. Why didn't you say so sooner? This system has no obligation to give advance notice. Fine. I'm the one who gets hurt when I hate you anyway. Perfected first stage body tempering. I won't need a pickaxe for mining anymore. Uncle Fang, open the door now. If you don't open it, I'll break it down. The old man just died. And the younger one is already discussing how to deal with me. Looks like inheriting this estate won't be easy. Cousin, open the door, or I'll break it down. The cave residence, magical weapons, and registered pills have all been recorded by the affairs hall. Take everything. That would immediately confirm that you stole the inheritance and fled out of guilt. A modified nourishing pill formula. It's incomplete, but it should still fetch some spirit stones. This storage bag is too big for you to fit inside. This system cannot store spatial artifacts. Could you stop waiting until I'm done talking every time? This system has no obligation to give advance notice. One day, I'll carve that sentence onto you. Most of Ching Songzi's main inheritance was left behind. I'll only take the unregistered items and some travel money. Master, please leave the cave residence and magical weapons to your son. I'll only take enough for the trip. There are only 3 ways to end up in the market district. Get arrested by King Yu, get arrested by La Yang Shui, or be forcibly recruited by the Azure Wood sect and sent to fight the Miaoin sect. I have to escape. 1 step slower, and I won't get out. Uncle Fang, shouldn't you be mining? We got off work early today. Has Manager Zhang had a change of heart? My master is dead. Elder King Song. Elder Ching Feng's belongings. They aren't registered. You could have said that from the start. A modified key nourishing pill formula. 15 spirit stones. A complete key nourishing pill formula sells for at least 60 spirit stones at the pill pavilion. The formulas sold there come with the sex pill report. If this blows up the furnace, who do I go to? The person who gave me the formula. Where is he? He just died. No signs of a cultivator's death nearby. Did you get yourself into trouble? Those 2 have been watching you for a while. 20. 18. 20. Deal. What if there's a problem with this formula? If I get the chance, I'll come back and bury you, you little brat. Get back here. Uncle Fang is heading toward Tingjeju platform. I can't use the normal entrance. All they have to do is notify the guards in advance, and I'll be stopped immediately. Where is the airship to Sunset City docked? Is there another entrance? The east docking platform. There's a cargo entrance behind the ore transport route. Passengers aren't normally allowed through it, but the market district is chaotic today. No one should inspect it too closely.
Thanks.
Stop right there. Are you a cargo hauler? I'm filling in temporarily. Where's the cargo? This is it. What's inside? Mining tools. Open it. I can't. You dare haul something you can't open onto the airship. Senior brother, don't get the wrong idea. I'm actually a passenger heading to Sunset City. It's just that there were too many people at the main gate, so I took the wrong entrance by mistake. Your ticket? I'll buy one now. 15 spirit stones. That's expensive. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. Let's go now. Large items still have to be inspected. Where did this come from? The mine's waste pile. What does it do? For now, it seems. Its main purpose is adding dead weight. Take it away. Uncle Feng, stop the ship. He's Elder Qingsong's successor. Senior brother Ling ordered us to bring him back. Do you have an official order from the affairs hall? No. No official order? What gives you the right to stop my ship? First time riding an airship? Are you scared? A little. Don't worry. Azure Wood Sect airships are extremely sturdy. Even an ordinary flying beast couldn't crash one. It's poorly maintained. It's probably fine. Azure Wood Sect disciples. Leave no one alive. I've only been flying for a short while. Why would the Maoan sect attack an ordinary airship? Maybe 15 spirit stones doesn't include safety coverage. The Maoan sect. We're barely 100 miles from Evergreen Market. How dare you ambush an Azure Wood Sect airship here? It's collapsing. Run. Fellow Dois Fang, what do we do? Get down low. Why? Smaller target. Makes sense. The Maoan sect's attack on Evergreen Market wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. Their real target is the mine and the secret spirit vein underground. Intercepting this airship was just a bonus. They were clearing out those fleeing the Azure Wood Sect. These people aren't here to steal anything. They never intended to let anyone aboard the airship leave alive. System, if a cultivator dies nearby, alert me immediately. This system only detects signs of death. You're awfully diligent at a time like this. Current sign-in attempts. Oh, I just signed in on Qingsongzi. Even if a foundation establishment cultivator died right in front of me, I could only watch. Forget I said anything. Can I still get my spirit stones back? Is this really the time to worry about spirit stones? 15 spirit stones. I'd have to mine for 5 months to earn that at the mine. System. A box this big and it can't even fly. Number. Then why do you have 2 antennae? Fellow Taoist fan, catch me. A mere 4th-level key refiner thinks he can escape. This pole should block it. But if I'm sent flying by a flying sword, I'll have to go back down and look for it. I'll use my own. A body cultivator. It's actually pretty tough. Easy, easy. "15 spirit stones." It only flew for a moment. No signs of a cultivator's death nearby, with all that fighting in the sky. You didn't detect a single cultivator? The detection range is limited. When I fell from the sky. Why didn't you warn me the ground was close? This system has no duty to give advance warnings. Once I find my knife, the first thing I'll do is carve that sentence into you. Wuko Sunset City is southwest. Changqing Market is northeast, to avoid the two sides fighting. The strong winds carried me due west. Going back could mean running into the Maoan sect. Staying nearby could mean getting searched by the Qingmu sect. I can only go deeper into the Hengduan Mountains. That way I can avoid both sides for now. Sunset City is out of the question. Either way, I have to keep moving. The Qingmu sect doesn't protect the mountains. There must have been a few dead cultivators. Since no one's here, I might as well take it out properly. Time to get to work. A large number of death traces are ahead on the left. Finally, something to work with. I'm looking for cultivators. Why are you showing me a pile of demon beast bones? Death traces detected here. Do demon beasts have cultivation techniques?
Not necessarily.
Can I check in? Current check-ins, 0. Forget I asked. A first-grade superior golden fur bear, immensely strong, tough hide and thick flesh. The golden fur on its head can repair a spirit airship, worth more than 100 spirit stones. I just lost 15 spirit stones on the ticket. This fur better be worth something. A first-grade superior demon beast, strong and tough-skinned. I just gained body cultivation power. I still don't know if I can actually fight. Are all the demon beasts in these mountains in such a hurry? A perfected first-level body cultivator. It can take more punishment than I expected. Roar, roar. It can even knock flying stones away. Dealing with a bear shouldn't be a problem either. Whatever else the system can do. This shield really is something. This system has no duty to protect its host. My first life or death fight with a demon beast. I held up pretty well. New death traces detected. Target: first-grade superior demon beast. Not a cultivator. Unable to check in. You don't have to be so eager right now. Spirit materials for repairing the airship. Worth at least 100 spirit stones at market price. The 15-stone ticket is gone. Now I can recover over 100 stones. So the airship's emergency landing wasn't such a loss. That's a slightly optimistic calculation. Few low-level cultivators enter the Hengduan Mountains. There's a reason for that. Demon beasts by day, venomous insects by night. Caves that look safe are usually more dangerous inside than out. System. Have my check-ins recovered? Current check-ins, 1. At last, you're doing your job. Death traces of a cultivator ahead. The death occurred quite some time ago. You can check in now. He's been dead for years. It's not like he'll suddenly get up and bite me. Cultivator death traces detected. Target, Alchemy Master Danyang. Cultivation before death, perfected key refinement. Status, first grade superior alchemist. Time of death, 83 years ago. You can check in now. Perfected key refinement. First grade superior alchemist. Cultivation is certainly important, but alchemy can keep earning spirit stones. I have the pills Qing Songzi left behind, but no steady way to obtain cultivation resources. And things like Blackwater Ganoderma and foundation building pills will all require alchemy later on. Senior, let me borrow your skills from life. If I ever make it big, I'll get you a spacious cave dwelling. Check in. Check-in successful. Obtained Alchemy Master Danyang's perfected first-grade superior alchemy skills. Obtained Alchemy Master Danyang's inheritance of medicinal herb identification. Obtained the key nourishing pill 100 herbs pill Hui, spirit pill, and 13 other first-grade pill formulas. Obtained part of Alchemy Master Danyang's fragmented memories. He didn't fail at alchemy. Before dying, he deliberately destroyed the furnace and inheritance. He didn't want his enemies to obtain them. The formula's principles were correct. It was only missing 2 supplementary herbs and the final pill condensation technique. Green vinewood seeds. They grow extremely fast. Their vines are tough. Alchemists usually plant them outside their caves as simple protection. I don't have a pill furnace right now, so I can't practice alchemy yet, but I can take the seeds with me. Senior, I can't give you the spacious cave I promised yet, but at least this place doesn't leak. When I really have money someday, I'll come back and move you somewhere better. I'll leave a spiritual energy path in the seeds. They should at least help me scout the way. 7 days ago, I was still at the Qinglu sex mine, bowing to manager Zhang for 3 spirit stones a month. Now I have perfected first-level body cultivation, the greater greenwood body tempering art, and perfected first-grade superior alchemy skills. My key refinement is still only at level 4. But at least I can now survive out here. I'll worry about making it big later. First, I need to avoid getting eaten. Cultivator death traces detected. You can check in now. Check in.
Check in. Foundation establishment cultivator. Obtained breath concealment. Change appearance. Mimic aura. It can even conceal my cultivation level. Finally, something useful. The cultivators I can find nearby are becoming fewer and fewer. The medicinal herbs, demon beasts, and beast materials on them have filled my bundle. There's little point in staying in the mountains. I need a cultivation city to sell these materials, to buy a pill furnace, and to find more death records of high-level cultivators. My Li family has already been wiped out by you. What more do you want? Qiandao, your Li family has been driven into a dead end by us. What more do you want? Hand over the immortal medicine. I can spare you some pain. Who are you? Just passing through. I'm leaving the mountain. Tell your men to clear the way. Another helper the Li family found? I don't know him. Since you wandered in here, whether you know him or not doesn't matter. A body-tempering grandmaster putting on a show? It's over. This isn't martial arts. He's an immortal master. What's your name? Li Hongyuan? Miss. Stay alive. New mortal death traces detected. Unable to check in. What's this immortal medicine they mentioned? Blackwater Lingi. Since this is useful to an immortal master, please take it. Hongqi only asks that you teach me immortal arts, so I can avenge the Li family. Fine. You have no spiritual root. Does having no spiritual root mean I can never take revenge? What realm is he in? Grandmaster. And you? One step short of the Grandmaster realm. Blackwater Lingi is a key ingredient in Foundation Establishment pills. The Blackwater Lingi is mine. In exchange, I'll get you out alive. Then use medicine to help you reach the Grandmaster realm. You're willing to avenge me, Immortal Master. I can only give you the strength to take revenge. As for whether you can actually do it, that's up to you. Li Honglian thanks you, Immortal Master. Don't thank me yet. I still need you to lead the way. Where is your camp? The road out of the mountain passes through the camp. General Sun and Deputy General Lu are there. Sun Wei was the commanding officer in the destruction of my family. The Li family remnants have trespassed into the military camp. Take them all down. Kill, 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 kill. Kill. Who is the commanding officer, Sun Wei? General Sun has already left. The Li family was wiped out. Who gave the order? The Emperor. The Emperor gave the order himself. General Sun was in charge of carrying it out. Did the Imperial Preceptor know about this too? What realm is the Imperial Preceptor of Chang Kingdom in? Late-stage key refining. He can control flying swords. He usually lives in the imperial capital. Bring me a map of Chang Kingdom. Yes, sir.
The emperor destroyed my family for the Blackwater Spirit Pearl. Even if Imperial Preceptor Yunhee didn't act personally, he must know what really happened. The Blackwater Spirit Silk is already in my hands. As long as Yunhee learns that Li Homing is still alive, he'll find his way to me sooner or later. Let's go to Two City first. Why not go straight to the Imperial capital? Yunhee is at the late key refining stage, and the Imperial capital is his territory. I know nothing about its formations, artifacts, or other cultivators. I know nothing at all. If we can avoid fighting in someone else's lair, we should. Let's make Yunhee come to us first. The entire Li family was killed. The Li family's daughter fled into the Hengduan Mountains. Just as the Weiwu army was about to catch up, a mysterious immortal master suddenly emerged from the mountains. What did this immortal look like? They say he was 12 feet tall, carried a divine chest on his back, and held a golden wheel in his hand. With one casual point, he routed an entire army. Carried a divine chest on his back, and held a golden wheel in his hand. Those two details more or less fit. But who was 12 feet tall? News from the Weiwu army has reached the imperial capital. If Yunhee wants the Blackwater Spirit essence, he should arrive soon. If he really plans to act, he wouldn't bring only one person. You must be Uncle Fang. That's me. I am Yunhee. Taoist Yun, you brought hundreds of cavalry to find me. Was it for the Li family's Blackwater Lingi? Number. The order to seize the Li family's immortal medicine did come from the emperor. I once told him that Blackwater Lingi couldn't make a mortal immortal, but he is old, and he no longer listens. Since you knew, why didn't you stop him? The imperial family supports my cultivation. I protect the empire from outside threats. As long as the emperor doesn't provoke cultivators, I never interfere in the struggles of the mortal world. That changed when he ordered the Weiwu army into the Hengduan Mountains. You came here this time, not to uphold justice, but simply to end the trouble. How does the emperor plan to handle this? I will give you and Miss Li an explanation. Whether the emperor lives or dies is of little concern to me. As long as Yunhee stops coveting the Blackwater Spirit essence, this matter can end. I'm heading to the Western Wastelands cultivation world. Do you know which nearby city has the most cultivators? Keep heading west. You'll enter the outer Western Wasteland. The largest cultivator city is called Fengdeng City. The headquarters of the Alliance of 10,000 Cultivators is there too. The Alliance of 10,000 Cultivators? It was founded by cultivation clans and rogue cultivators. Cultivators can buy spirit medicines, alchemy furnaces, and cultivation manuals there. They can also accept and post missions. I've had the alchemy inheritance for a year, but I still don't have a suitable furnace. The more cultivators gather, the more death records I can find. How do I get to Fengdeng City? You can walk there, but it's a very long journey. And you're carrying such a heavy artifact. You should go to Feng City first. The Liu family runs airships in Feng City. They go to Fengdeng City every so often. Thank you. One more thing. The Emperor of Cheng Kingdom fell gravely ill yesterday. He has already died. What a coincidence. Yunhee didn't admit that he was involved in the Emperor's death, but he brought a secret edict and went out of his way to tell us the Emperor had died. That was his explanation. Father, that man is only at the 4th level of key refining. Why were you so respectful to him? You only saw that he was at the 4th level of key refining. You didn't see how, facing me at the 7th level, he didn't even let his wine bowl tremble. Master Fang avenged the Li family's blood feud. Hongbing will serve by your side for the rest of her life. I didn't kill the emperor. You can deal with Qian Dao and Lu Hang yourself too.
I took the Blackwater Lingi, protected you as you left the Hengduan Mountains, and helped improve your martial cultivation. From the very beginning, this was a transaction. Without Master Fang, Hongling would have died in the mountains. Then live well. You are already one step short of the Grandmaster realm. This medicine will strengthen your blood and ki, and open your meridians. If you endure it, you'll become a Grandmaster. What if I can't endure it? I'll control the medicine's power from the side. If the Fang family ever passes through Chang Kingdom again, the entire Li family will treat you as an honored guest. Leave well. And stop stuffing spirit medicine straight into your mouth. Hongling will remember. I am Fang Shu. I've come to see the Liu family patriarch. I wish to take the Liu family's heirship to Fengding City. I am Liu Feng, patriarch of the Liu family. Daoist Fang, you want to take the Liu family's heirship to Fengding City? That's right. Daoist Fang, please come with me. I'm afraid you arrived at a bad time. The Liu family's airship was attacked by flying demon beasts recently. Its formation core was damaged, so it can't take off right now. When can it be repaired? The ordinary damage has already been repaired. Now we're only missing a material that can conduct spiritual power and withstand the astral winds at high altitude. What material? The golden mane atop a golden-haired bear's head. A complete first-grade upper-tier golden-haired bear mane. It needs to be long enough too. With this mane, how long will it take to repair the airship? 3 days. How many snacks will it cost? 220 pieces. Also, once the airship is repaired, Daoist Fang can ride free to Fengding City. Deal. 1 year later, although I've gained quite a few techniques, and my body tempering cultivation handles ordinary situations, my ki refining cultivation is still improving slowly. A mixed 5-element spiritual root absorbs spiritual energy more slowly than an ordinary cultivator. After entering Fengding City, the first thing is to buy an alchemy furnace. The second is to find a place where I can reliably obtain medicinal ingredients. The third thing is that there are no nearby cultivator death traces. The third thing is to make you talk less. Cultivator death traces detected below. The distance is too great, unable to pinpoint them accurately. These traces are scattered throughout the wilderness. Even if I search for them one by one, they may not be worth anything. Check-in attempts can be saved. First, identify the people involved and their cultivation levels. Then decide whether to search. Enter the cultivator's chamber first. Use the old records to find truly valuable death sites. Otherwise, all those hard-earned check-ins might be wasted on ordinary cultivators who only grow spirit scallions and tend spirit plants. Family head Lu has been poisoned. Fellow Daoist Fang, you know medicine too? I know a little about pills. The poison has entered your meridians. Your trip to Fengding City isn't just to deliver cargo, you're also seeking medicine. A few days ago, a poisonous beast attacked Feng City. Though I killed it, I was poisoned by its venom. Ordinary detox pills can only suppress it temporarily. This trip to Fengding City is to buy a first-grade superior 100 herbs pill. The 100 herbs pill is one of the 13 pills from Dan Yanyi's inheritance. Have you prepared the ingredients? I prepared 3 sets. Father, there's a flock of swift-winged birds ahead.
One alone isn't very dangerous, but thousands hitting the wind wing would be trouble. Liu Ning, guard the bow. Liu Cheng, protect the wind wing. Ice arts are only average against cultivators of the same rank, but they're perfect for attacking dense groups of low-level demons. That attack just now used up most of my spiritual power. Yet heart-concealing art kept my surface aura steady. There are too many cultivator death traces. The number is too high. I can't pinpoint them accurately for now. I searched the Hengduan Mountains for a year and found only a dozen old traces left by cultivators. We haven't even entered the city, and the system can no longer tell directions. We've finally come to the right place. Cultivator death traces detected southeast. Cultivator death traces detected west. Numerous mixed traces detected underground. What kind of magical artifact is that? It's for detection. Why did it suddenly sound just now? This is my first time entering Fengdeng City. The readings are a little chaotic. Fengdeng City was founded hundreds of years ago. Too many cultivators have left traces of death here. The traces overlap each other. They can't be isolated at all. That is the headquarters of the 10,000 Cultivators Alliance. It's jointly governed by Fengdeng City's 5 foundation establishment clans. After becoming a member of the 10,000 Cultivators Alliance, can I look up past mission records? Ordinary members can only view public missions. If you become a core member, you can enter the second floor of the mission hall and view some old records. Do the old records include cultivators who died in meditation, missing person cases, and records of ancient cultivator caves? As long as they were registered with the Alliance, they should all be searchable. How do I become a core member? Perfected key refinement, or mastery of a first grade, mid-grade, or better cultivation skill. Does alchemy count? Of course. Then let's go to the Alliance first. Family head Liu wrote in his letter that fellow Dois Fang's abilities are extraordinary, and that you wanted to apply as a core member. Extraordinary is overstating it. I heard alchemists can apply too. Of course they can. I'm not sure what level your alchemy has reached. I fully inherited Dan Yangyi's alchemy experience. What I truly lack is hands-on practice with a proper pill furnace. It should be first-grade superior. Master Feng, do you have an alchemist token or a certification from another organization? Number. Then you'll have to take the test on the spot. Fine. Didn't family head Liu need 100 herbs pill? Can you refine one, Master Feng? Did you bring the ingredients? The 100 herbs pill is quite difficult even among first-grade superior pills. You could choose an easier pill to prove your rank first. No need. I'll refine the 100 herbs pill. This man's surname is Mo. He's a first-grade superior alchemist from Lin Fort. Since inheriting Dan Yangyi's legacy, this is my first time using a real alchemy stone. The furnace is stable, and the earth fire can be adjusted directly. It's actually easier than the old furnace. Different spirit herbs need different heat levels. Adding them all at once will inevitably make their properties conflict. This batch will fail. Using the usual refining method, it would definitely fail, unless he can control more than a dozen heat levels at once.
I hear the 100 herbs pill has its full medicinal potency, with no impurities or toxins.
Take it.
All right. For saving my life, Master Fang. The Liu family will repay you generously someday. You provided the ingredients. I used your ingredients to complete the test. The remaining pills are yours.
Understood.
Master Fang was able to refine 5 mark 100 herbs pills, which is proof enough that you're a first-grade superior alchemist. Starting today, you are a core member of the 10,000 Cultivators Alliance. With this token, you can enter the second floor of the mission hall. Good. It holds nearly a century of old mission records from the outer regions of the Western Wastes. Records of cultivators dying in meditation or disappearing, and mission-related deaths may all be here. That is my true reason for joining the Alliance. Master Fang, now that you've arrived in Fangdang City, do you have a place to stay? Not yet. My Lin family happens to be recruiting a guest alchemist. A first-grade superior pill furnace, earth fire, and all alchemy ingredients will be provided by the Lin family. I oversee the Lin family's alchemy room. Besides providing the materials, the Lin family will pay an extra stipend for every batch completed. The Lin family provides the furnace and ingredients, which is perfect for turning Dan Yangyi's experience into my own abilities. Cultivator death traces detected east. Cultivator death traces detected northwest. Multiple mixed death traces detected underground. Master Fang, what's wrong with your artifact? It's nothing. The family head and several elders are waiting in the main hall. Master Fang, this way. The Lin Fort was founded over 700 years ago, and a spirit vein runs beneath it. There are more death traces left here than I found in a year of searching the Henduan Mountains. This offer is certainly worth discussing. Where is your family head? That person over there. Uncle Fang, you've met family head Lin. Master Fang, no need for formalities. Master Fang's willingness to come to Lin Fort is an honor for the Lin family. Family head Lin is indeed young and accomplished. Master Fang, are you asking my age? No, I was just worried about using the wrong title. There are many age-preserving techniques in the cultivation world. You only need to call him family head. No need to worry about seniority. That's good. $300 spirit stones a month. The pill furnace, earth fire, and spirit herbs needed for alchemy will all be provided by the Lin family. The first-grade superior pills the Lin family needs will be your priority. Other than that, your cultivation and travel won't be restricted. I spent a month mining at the Greenwood Sex Mine, and after all the deductions, I got 3 spirit stones, only because Manager Zhang was in a good mood. Refining pills for the Lin family pays 100 times more. How many batches must I refine each month? There is no fixed requirement. As long as you ensure the Lin family's supply of superior pills never runs out. Family head Lin, are you hiring a guest or an ancestor? Ahem. 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 If Master Fang is willing to stay at Lin Fort long term, we can negotiate even better terms. Let's start with 5 years. The terms are too generous. I don't want to owe them a favor. 5 years is just right. I can use the Lin family's ingredients to improve my alchemy and investigate the death traces inside the fort. Your residence in the west courtyard is ready. The alchemy room is beside the courtyard. If you have any other requests, tell Lin Feng directly. I do have one question. Which places in Lin Fort are off limits? The family's forbidden grounds, deep within the ancestral shrine,
and the hall where the ancestor secluded himself. Anywhere else is open to anyone carrying a worship token. I should ask first. Otherwise, if the sensor suddenly points toward the Lin family's ancestral grave, and I follow it inside, I might get caught and mistaken for a grave robber. Long Feng.
Take Master Fang to the west courtyard.
Please. Come in. The alchemy furnace and the first batch of herbs you requested will arrive tomorrow. Anything else you need? Nothing for now. There are traces of a cultivator's death to the east. There are multiple traces of cultivator deaths to the north. There are death traces underground, sealed off by a formation. Lin Qinfeng, the Lin family's first patriarch, was in the late foundation establishment stage and possessed the complete azure spirit body. After he passed away, his remains were placed beneath the ancestral shrine. The azure spirit body can purify the meridians and increase the speed of spiritual energy circulation. For someone like me with a mixed 5-element spiritual root, it's worth more than simply gaining another cultivation level. Too bad, it's a forbidden ground. If I dig up the family's first patriarch on my first day as an honored guest, I probably won't get a single one of those 300 monthly spirit stones. I'll start with places I can reach. Traces of a cultivator's death detected. Target: Zhao Ming, a former Lin family guest cultivator. Cultivation before death. Peak key condensation. Specialized in restoring spiritual energy. A check-in is currently available. Each check-in drains all my spiritual energy. This senior's ability is perfect for me. Check-in. Check-in successful. Obtained a perfected first-grade superior breath recovery art. At least I won't have to climb for half a day to get around Thousand Isles Bay anymore. Who's there? Master Fang, what are you doing in the abandoned east courtyard so late? I was sensing the aura left behind by a senior. Although Master Fang only recently joined the Lin family, you show such respect for our predecessors. It's only proper. Master Fang. Different spirit herbs require different heat levels. Why do you refine them all in the same furnace? Because it's faster. Alchemy isn't about speed alone.
Ahem. Faster is good too.
Should we refine another batch? Yes. Whose herbs are they? The Lin family's. Then refine 2 more batches. Check-in successful. Obtained a perfected first-grade superior formation inheritance. Check-in successful. Obtained an incomplete azure spirit body. Master Fang. Yesterday, you went to the old pill tower. The day before, you went to the sealed cultivation chamber. And today, you're in the old herb garden. What exactly are you looking for? I ran into some problems with alchemy. I wanted to sense the aura left by the Lin family's predecessors. Does this method really work? Sometimes. You can't go toward the ancestral shrine. That's a forbidden area of the family.
I know.
The abandoned east courtyard and old herb garden once a month. The formation tower and the 3 sealed cultivation chambers. Always late at night. It's quiet at night. This token lets you enter some of the Lin family's old grounds. You won't have to avoid the night patrols anymore. The family head isn't planning to ask questions. Who in the cultivation world doesn't have secrets? Master Fang hasn't damaged any of the old grounds, nor taken anything from the Lin family. And he hasn't missed a single pill from his monthly allotment. As long as he doesn't enter the Forbidden's grounds, the Lin family won't interfere. The Lin family head is a good man. I'm simply maintaining a normal partnership with a second-grade alchemist. A second-grade alchemist? The medicinal power of Master Fang's last few batches has already surpassed the first-grade superior level. Master Mo confirmed it to me yesterday. Pillmaster Danyang's experience has finally truly become part of my own alchemy skills. Congratulations, Master Fang. Starting today, your monthly stipend will be raised to 500 spirit stones. The Lin family head really is a good man. Ninth level key condensation. Early second grade body refinement. Second grade superior alchemy. Second grade inferior formations. First grade superior talisman mastery. There are death traces underground, sealed off by a formation. The target cannot currently be locked onto. The death traces within Lin family fort that I could reach, and that had clear records, have mostly been checked in. The greatest value is still beneath the ancestral shrine. Late foundation establishment. Complete azure spirit body. Too bad I can't get inside. Master Fang. Have you finished refining today's pills? Just finished. Come with me to the ancestral shrine.
Now?
Now. Why go to the ancestral shrine? The Wind Cloud Pavilion will send people to Lin Family Fort tomorrow. The Wind Cloud Pavilion? A foundation establishment force on the outskirts of the Western Wastes. The 5 great families of Fengdang City all depend on the Wind Cloud Pavilion. The Earth Heart Spirit grain is about to mature. The Wind Cloud Pavilion will use it to refine a batch of foundation establishment pills. The Earth Heart Spirit grain? One of the 3 main ingredients for foundation establishment pills. Since all 5 families are guarding it together, how will the pills be divided? The 5 families will get 2 spots. All 5 families contribute people, spirit stones, and materials. But only 2 people will receive foundation establishment pills. Tomorrow, the Wind Cloud Pavilion's envoy will inspect the candidates chosen by the 5 families. The Lim family's ancestor wants you to come along. I'm not of the Lim family's bloodline. The foundation establishment spots may not be based on bloodline alone. Why is your artifact so excited? After seeing the Ling family's predecessors, it couldn't quite control itself. The formation barrier is weakening. The death trace is about to be locked on. Death trace of Lin Qingfeng, the Lin family's first patriarch, detected. Cultivation before death, late foundation establishment. Special talent, complete azure spirit body. A check-in is currently available. Why did you stop? Master Fang seems even more eager than I am to pay respects to the line ancestors. I've admired them for a long time. You're already at 9th level key condensation. The ancestor wants you to take a pure essence pill and break through to peak key condensation as soon as possible. Tell me the terms first. Once the Wingcloud Pavilion's envoy arrives tomorrow, the Lin family's ancestor will do his best to secure you a foundation establishment spot. And, in exchange, you officially become one of the Lin family. Be more specific. Sign a 100-year guest contract and marry a direct descendant of the Lin family. The person chosen by the Lin ancestor is you. Yes. A 100-year guest contract. A marriage alliance. Once I agree, even if I successfully establish my foundation, I'll be bound to the Lin family completely. 5 families competing for 2 spots. The Lin family can only do its best. They can't guarantee I'll get a foundation establishment pill. What do you think? These are the ancestors' terms. What I think is, you should hear the whole thing. Then decide for yourself. The complete Azure spirit body is right in front of me, and I happen to have 1 check-in left. If I refuse outright now, she'd probably take me away immediately. Family head Lin, may I sit here for a while? Swordsmanship. Check-in successful. Obtained the talent of Ling Qingfeng, the Lin family's first patriarch. Complete Azure spirit body. Let me consider one condition. It will drain all my spiritual energy. The aura left by the Lin family's first ancestor is overwhelmingly powerful. I took a careful look just now. What did you sense? The Lin family's ancestor truly cared for his descendants. That much is true. Aside from Master Kingsong, Lin Qingfeng is the person who has helped me the most. Can you make your decision now? Please thank Patriarch Lin for me. I do want the foundation establishment pill. But let's forget the 100-year contract and marriage. Without the Lin family's support, it'll be hard for you to get a foundation establishment slot this time.
I know.
Earthcore spirit marrow only matures once every few decades. If you miss this chance, you may have to wait decades more. When I entered the Greenwood sex mines, I never thought that years later, I'd become a second-tier alchemist. The path of cultivation is long. I'll find other chances. I'll relay your answer to the Patriarch. Refusing the marriage won't affect your current patronage contract. The Fengyan Pavilion envoy arrives tomorrow. You may still observe. Thank you, Head Lin. The Lin family wants my long-term loyalty for a foundation establishment slot. You can refuse a bad deal, but there's no need to fall out over it. The Aqua Spirit Ganoderma is already in my hands. The Earthcore Spirit Marrow is in Harvest City, among the spirit veins held by the 5 great families. Only the sand-hidden jade bone remains unaccounted for. Rather than risk it all for a slot with no guarantee, and sell myself to the Lin family for 100 years, I'd rather find the materials and refine a foundation establishment pill myself. Elder Tian of Fengyan Pavilion has arrived. 5 families. 2 foundation establishment slots. Tomorrow's contest likely won't be settled by alchemy and a few words alone. Junior Feng Shu greets Senior Lin and Senior Tian. So you're the Lin family's second-tier alchemist? Yes, Senior. You're quite young, but your alchemy skills are solid. Too bad your cultivation is a little low. You're right, Senior. It's true that my cultivation is low to a foundation establishment cultivator. Arguing over words like that won't earn me spirit stones, nor will it gain me anything. My grandson reached the peak of key refining 3 years ago. He's now at Fengyan Pavilion, studying under a second-tier alchemist. If you get the chance to join Fengyan Pavilion, you can exchange pointers with him. Young Master Tian was personally trained by you, so his alchemy must be exceptional.
Fellow Daos Tian, now that the Earth Core Spirit Marrow has matured, how many foundation establishment pills will Fengyan Pavilion give the 5 families? 2. The Wu families jointly manage the underground spirit vein in Harvest City. They provide all the labor needed to collect it, as well as the spirit stones and formations. Why are there only 2 foundation establishment pills in the end? The Earth Core Spirit Marrow yield has kept falling in recent years. Fengyan Pavilion is quite dissatisfied with this. These 2 slots were secured for you by me and several elders. The Wu family tends the spirit vein. Once the spirit marrow matures, most of it goes to Fengyan Pavilion. Fengyan Pavilion then takes a small part to refine 2 foundation establishment pills and lets the Wu families fight over them. They take the resources and keep control of the pill distribution. For 2 slots, the Wu families will keep each other in check. 1 batch of Earth Core Spirit Marrow earns them more than once. In 7 days, each Wu family will choose 1 cultivator at the peak of key refining. First, they'll duel, then compete in cultivation arts. The top 2 will receive foundation establishment pills. Uncle Fang is a Lin family retainer, but he's refined pills for the Lin family for years. Can he represent the Lin family? His cultivation hasn't reached the peak of key refining. And he's only a retainer. He's not truly a member of the Lin family. Uncle Fang has close ties with the Lin family. He can officially join us anytime. You make it sound so easy, old master. Anyone hearing this would think I'd agreed to the marriage yesterday. Once he truly becomes a Lin family member, then we can discuss his participation. Please. Five families, 2 slots. Even if I join, it doesn't mean I'll get a foundation establishment pill. 7 days is enough for you to reach the peak of key refining. As long as you sign the 100-year contract and marry Xiao, I will, in the Lin family's name, secure your right to compete. Reach the peak of key refining in 7 days, then defeat the other 4 candidates. Even if I do all that, I'd only get a standard foundation establishment pill. Yet I'd give up a 100-year contract and a family marriage. Senior Lin, my answer is still the same as yesterday. I'm not competing. You're not planning to establish your foundation? I am. Of course I am. Without a foundation establishment pill, a 5-element mixed spirit root trying to forge a Dao foundation will almost never survive. Thank you for the reminder, Senior. But I want to use my own way to seek a foundation establishment opportunity. Since you've decided, I won't force you. But when the Earth Core Spirit Marrow matures, you may not approach the Spirit Vein's core. Of course. From now on, the Lin family's treatment for you will return to the standard retainer rate. No problem. The original contract terms were enough. The attempt to recruit me failed, so it's normal for the extra resources to be withdrawn. Do you really not regret it? Head Lin, do you mean the foundation establishment slot? Or the marriage? The foundation establishment slot. Then no, I don't regret it. The other one would make me regret it. Head Lin, that question was poorly answered. Will it affect my spirit stones next month? Number. At most, it'll affect how many herbs you get for alchemy next month. Head Lin, we can still discuss the marriage. Too late. Hey, see that? That's the price of talking nonsense. He definitely won't get the Lin family's foundation establishment chance now.
Staying with the Lin family now just means wasting his life.
Ordinary key refining cultivators live only 100 years. To go further, they must establish their foundation. Since I have the pill formula, I'll refine it myself. The only unknown material is the sand-hidden jade bone. Let's see if the records mention it. The sand-hidden jade bone isn't actually jade. It forms after a high-level sand-type beast dies, and its bones lie buried in an underground spirit vein for years, absorbing spiritual energy until they become a special spirit material. The Desert Gate sect lies in the wasteland. It may not really have sand-hidden jade bone, but many cultivators died there. Even if I can't find foundation establishment materials, I can look for valuable death traces. The real map and news of the entrance can't be bought openly. I'll go to the Hui clan in Harvest City first. What's inside? Alchemy tools. Why are they moving? There are many cultivator death traces nearby. The traces are mixed together, so I can't pinpoint them. Poorly maintained for years. There are cultivator death traces to the left. There are mixed death traces ahead. The target's identity can't be determined. The Hui clan has existed for years. Who knows how much secret fighting has gone on? Death traces from unknown people aren't worth wasting a check-in chance on. A map of the Desert Gate sect ruins. It marks the Red Eyes sect's patrol areas and 3 relatively safe routes. How many spirit stones?
30.
Don't run. Hand over the token, and I'll spare your life. Split up and chase them. A clone technique? Interesting. All this over a lousy token. Do that many people really need to bully one weak woman? Detected the aura of many dead cultivators. Source of the aura, southwest. No map for now. Buy information on that woman. Her name is Mo Zhang, the only daughter of Mo Changshen, master of the Damo sect. After the sect was destroyed, she disappeared. The treasure pavilion only recently found her again. The Damo sect master's daughter. A token carrying the aura of many dead cultivators. This thing may be the key to finding the true treasure. Hand over the token. We may spare your life. Who are you? Looking for the same thing as you. But I don't plan to take her back to the treasure pavilion. The treasure pavilion is backed by the Crimson Flame sect. You'd better think carefully, fellow cultivator. I've thought it through. This is Fengdang City's black market. I don't want to kill anyone. Leave now while you still can. You're after the token too, Senior. Let me take a look first. I'll return it once I'm done. What if I refuse? If I decide to take it by force? You can't protect it. The token carries the aura of many dead cultivators. Its source matches the direction of the Damo sect ruins. There's a damaged formation and seal inside the token. It's the Damo sect's legacy token. How did you know? Just a guess. An ordinary token wouldn't be worth the Crimson Flame sect's decade-long search. My father gave it to me before the sect was destroyed. Since you have the token, why haven't you gone back? The Crimson Flame sect has kept people stationed near the Damo sect ruins. My cultivation isn't strong enough. They'd spot me the moment I got close. What do you want, Senior? A deal. You lead me to the true Damo sect treasure. Use the token to open the entrance and seals. The Crimson Flame sect cultivators along the way and any other trouble. I'll handle it. What happens after we open the treasure? The Damo sect's techniques, artifacts, and legacy are yours. The unclaimed spirit materials and anything I need go to me first. How do I know you won't kill me once we're inside? You don't. But not without me.
You can't even get past the Red Flame Sect's patrols without me and the token. I can't find the true entrance either. If you won't take me, I'll find it myself. It'll just take a little longer. That's for you to decide. If you won't go, you may leave. You won't stop me, Senior. That's your choice. Perhaps I couldn't stop you with my methods. Deal. Ahead is the Red Flame Sect's patrol range. Keep walking along the main road, and you'll run into them for sure. Take the river valley. Killing beasts often appear there. Killing beasts only bite people. Red Flame Sect cultivators ask where the goods are first, then bite. It seems someone passed through below. Let's go take a look. Greenwood Technique. A pre-nurtured spell seed. Uses less spiritual energy than casting on the spot. Someone's following us. They're taking their time to attack. That means they don't know the relic's exact entrance either. Then let them keep following. Large numbers of cultivator deaths detected. Too many deceased targets. Unable to determine a precise lock. Senior, what is that thing? Why does it keep beeping all day? It's for detecting spirit or... Senior, I know very well there can't be spirit or here. Let's look for the relic first. No rush. We're already here. It'd be a shame not to look. What if there's a Foundation Establishment cultivator's corpse? We'd be rich. What Foundation Establishment cultivator? I meant low-grade spirit, or... What a weirdo. Too many people died here. For now, I can only confirm that this place really suits me. The Red Flame Sect searched thoroughly. They searched here for over 10 years. If the ritual hall were really inside the sect grounds, they would have found it by now. The true entrance isn't inside the sect grounds. Follow me. Large numbers of cultivator deaths detected ahead. Blocked by a formation. Unable to determine a precise lock. The direction matches. Senior, can those tendrils on your artifact sense the relic's direction too? Just a coincidence. All right. About this cooperation, I hope you won't reveal any of my secrets. I shouldn't have asked. I promise I won't say a word. Thank goodness he can't hear the system's voice. That would have been hard to explain. My father once told me. The inheritance token would point here only. When the sect truly faced destruction. He never brought you inside before? I came here once as a child. But back then, it was just an ordinary cliff wall. My father never told me how to open the formation. This is it? You buried the relic vault inside the entire mountain. The mountain before us is an illusion. The true entrance is concealed by a maze formation. What if we just smash it? The formation is linked to the seal inside. If we destroy it by force, the relic vault may be destroyed too. It could also alert the Red Flame sect members nearby. Then we'll break the formation. Magnetic power token. This is it. The true Great Desert Sect Relic Vault. Large numbers of cultivator deaths detected ahead. The deaths occurred long ago. The exact targets are being disrupted by spatial power. It's not just the formation. There's spatial power inside the relic vault too. Look out. The Wu family patriarch. Wu Cheng'an, patriarch of Wubao Fort. Early foundation establishment. He specializes in spirit needle arts. Miss Mo, I've searched for you for years. Hand over the Great Desert Sect's inheritance token. I can guarantee your safe return to Fengding City. Before the Great Desert Sect fell, Senior Wu and my father called each other brothers. When the sect was under attack, Senior Wu never came to help. Now that you've seen the inheritance token, you've come after it yourself. When the Great Desert Sect fell, I was in secluded cultivation. I searched for you afterward, to protect the descendant of an old friend. Wulenbai's way of protecting people
Is rather unusual.
He sticks needles in your head the moment you meet. You're the Lin family's alchemist, Uncle Fang. Senior Wu knows me? In Fending City, only one person carries such a strange artifact. Appearances can be changed, but this device is far too conspicuous. Next time you hide your identity, you must cover it completely. Alchemist Fang. This has nothing to do with you. Leave Mo Cyan and the token behind. I can pretend I never saw you today. No. He promised to take me into the relic vault. If you take him away, who will open the door for me? In that case, you'll both stay here? Wooden puppet technique. You haven't reached foundation establishment yet? How is your body already at the second tier?
Ning.
You followed us all this way. Why run now that we've met? Minor teleportation talisman. Minor teleportation talisman. I'll remember what happened today. The Foundation Establishment cultivator used a talisman to escape halfway through the fight. Even a Foundation Establishment cultivator will use a talisman to escape. A minor teleportation talisman can cover hundreds of miles instantly. He may have already returned to Wubao Fort.
He's injured?
He won't come after us again anytime soon. Open the door first. The inheritance token can do more than find the true entrance. It also preserves the sect master's inheritance imprint. Only when the token and Mo family bloodline are both present can the seal be opened. No wonder the treasure pavilion and Wu Cheng'an searched for over a decade. Without this token, the Red Flame sect could turn the Great Desert sect upside down 100 times and still get nowhere. Large numbers of cultivator deaths detected. Unable to estimate the number of targets. Abnormal internal space detected. The spiritual energy wasn't this dense before. You've been here before? My father brought me here once as a child. Inside was just a room for storing ordinary sect relics. Large numbers of deaths detected ahead. Spatial interference intensifying. The stone door used to be intact. It wasn't like this before. When the Red Flame sect attacked the mountain gate, the Great Desert sect could no longer hold them off. An ordinary treasure site would inevitably be found by the enemy once the sect was destroyed. Our ancestors discovered an ancient spatial entrance underground. Where does the entrance lead? No one knows. With things as they are, we had no choice but to risk moving the core inheritance inside. The spatial formation has gone out of control. The core relics were swept into an unknown place. I had no time to close the entrance, so I could only leave the inheritance token to you. If you ever become strong enough to return, you may take whatever remains in the outer chamber. As for the core relics beyond the white light, find them if you can. If there's any danger, give up immediately. I always thought the nuclear legacy was here. Turns out it was swept away by spatial turbulence long ago. The token led us to the right place. This is indeed where the legacy was hidden. But the most important part is gone. At least the outer layer remains. Your father didn't send you back empty-handed. The outer layer can be safely retrieved, but the core is in an unknown space. We might find the true legacy if we go in. Or we may never get out. The pills have lost their effect. The magical artifact was also eroded by spatial forces. With these techniques and tokens, the Desert Gate's legacy isn't truly lost. These are yours. That's what we agreed on. It's not a storage artifact. The size seems just right. At last, I won't be recognized everywhere I go. The system's detection ability is unaffected. Father's message said, "Give up when you encounter danger." The outer techniques are enough for me to rebuild the legacy. There's no need to enter the unknown space. The traces of high-level deaths are tempting. But what is inside? Does an exit even exist? None of it can be confirmed. Let's leave first and come back when we're strong enough. Then investigate. Shangsha, hurry up. The current space is abnormal, unable to detect our direction. Then tell me which way the exit is. Unable to determine. That was a pretty direct answer. This isn't the original stone chamber. I can tell. The core legacy your father moved should have been sent here too. The spatial transfer went out of control. The items may not have all landed in one place. The core legacy may be scattered across this world, or it may have been taken by something here. There are traces of many cultivators dying nearby. The distance is too great. The spatial environment is abnormal. Unable to determine accurately for now. Many high-level cultivators died here. Should we look for the Desert Gate's legacy first? Or find the exit first? The exit? We can give up the treasure, but not our lives. If we lose our lives, the treasure goes to someone else. Violet Extreme Spirit Fruit. A second-tier spiritual item. It can nourish the soul. There are no guardian beasts nearby. That's the strangest part. Take it for now. We'll decide later. It hasn't moved. We've been here for nearly 2 hours. The sun's position really hasn't changed. It has no heat. It doesn't move. This sun may not be a real sun. It shouldn't be nighttime yet. So when does it set? It isn't determined by time. These things have no intelligence. Don't touch the black liquid. Abnormal death traces detected. Target status unknown. Unable to check in at this time. It can leave traces of death, yet the system can't tell whether it's dead or alive. It's watching you.
I know.
The first living thing here doesn't seem to welcome us. Senior Fang, it seems to know where we're going to attack. I see. What did you discover? It can't see the future. It can only sense our intent to act. Knowing what I'll do doesn't mean it can dodge it. Got you. Mu saying, don't use it recklessly. What kind of talisman is this? My father gave it to me when I was little. Didn't he tell you not to use it carelessly?
He did.
Then why did you use it? Without it, none of us would have made it out. The abnormal death traces have disappeared. There was no death notification. That means we didn't kill it just now. After the sun rose, it simply hid itself in this world again. I told you it was a life-saving talisman. Who would give up their own life to save someone else? The shadow fears the sun. As long as daylight continues, it won't appear again for now. But when will this sun set? There's no pattern at all. We need to find a safe place quickly. Don't move. You've lost at least 30% of your vital energy. What about that figure? It ran off when the sun appeared.
It didn't die.
2 days have already passed. It still hasn't set. The daylight and darkness here aren't affected by normal time. The shadows can move around at night, then completely vanish when the sun appears. It's like they're suppressing each other. That blood talisman was left by my father. It can only be used once in a lifetime. From now on, if something can only be used once, tell me before you use it. Would you have let me use it if I had? There are many traces of cultivators dying ahead. I found the exit. I'm not sure. But there's a strong lingering aura of cultivators ahead. Since cultivators have been here, they may have left building maps and spatial formations. Many high-level cultivators detected. Traces of high-level deaths. The number can't be determined. Some traces exceed our current detection ability. They're not living people. They seem to be shadows left behind from when they were alive, repeating what they did before they died. Let's go to the alchemy hall first. Alchemy sects usually preserve the sources of their ingredients. Cave heaven maps and records of disciples entering and leaving. I can't refine anything. How many years have passed here? At least several thousand. That proves this really is a sealed cave heaven. The exit may be controlled by the star observatory. We can't approach that place for now. Let's check the 5th level first. Traces of a cultivator's death detected. Time of death: over 3,600 years ago. Abnormal activity detected in the target's body. Dead for 3,600 years. Yet its body can still walk. Junior brother, you think these flowers are beautiful too, right? Stay here and keep us company. These are the most beautiful flowers. Freeze the ground. So someone was controlling it. Abnormal control disconnected. You can sign in now. Before leaving the Great Demon Sect, I saved up 3 sign-in chances. The shadowy figure sign-in failed. The chance wasn't used. Sign in. Sign-in successful. 2 sign-ins left. Obtained fragmented memories of a Great Yan Sect disciple. Obtained mastery of Great Yan's hidden star art. The gray-robed Taoist was only a disciple of the Pill Tower. The night the Great Yan Sect fell, the sky suddenly turned blood red. The sect elders summoned all disciples to the stargazing platform. 10 beast statues came to life. After that, all that's left is laughter and blood. Great Yan's hidden star art uses special tokens and stars to use formations to shift positions with star power. There's a way out. This pill tower only has 5 floors from outside. There shouldn't be any space above it. This is the gray-robed Taoist's true body. What moved on the 5th floor just now was only a projection made by some eerie force. This isn't an ordinary identity token. It's a pass for Great Eye Sect disciples to enter the stargazing hall. They're alive. They're probably not here to welcome us. No time to keep studying this. Detected traces of many high-level cultivators' deaths. Interference from an unknown force. Unable to lock on for now. Great Yan Sect disciple token found. Inheritance requirements met. Inheritance trial activated. Trial taker, determine the day the Great Yan Sect was destroyed. Those who answer incorrectly will have their souls trapped here forever. I just learned to draw in starlight, and now you want me to predict fate. Can't you use the inheritance you just got? It can only draw star power.
It can't calculate. Detected a high-level cultivator's death trace. The target is one with the stargazing platform.
You can sign in now. Sign in. Sign in successful. One sign in left.
Obtained a fragmented inheritance from the Great Eye Divine Lord.
Heavenly Eye Divination.
It can use people, items, places, and karmic traces
to deduce related information. The more hidden the target,
or the higher the cultivation involved,
the greater the cost. When spiritual power is low,
it drains the soul and lifespan.
10 minutes left.
The karmic traces left by the whole Great Yan sect are all moving backward.
$3,600 years ago, he tried to merge his soul fully with this world. His union with the Tao failed.
The out-of-control technique and Tao laws
condensed into endless darkness.
From that day on, the Great Yan sect was trapped in the day of its destruction by resentment.
It repeated again and again, until today.
Continuing the deduction will cost lifespan. If we can't answer, our souls will be trapped here forever too.
3-2.
The Great Yan sect has no exact destruction date.
Wrong answer.
Since the Great Yan Divine Lord's failed union with the Tao, the sect has been trapped on the day it fell.
As long as this pocket realm exists,
the Great Yan sect's destruction has never ended.
Deduction passed.
Inheritance trial complete.
Damn.
It may need blood.
That's enough. My blood isn't free either.
There's one more here. Two entered the trial. The final memory also requires both trial takers to unlock it. All the black flames are gathering toward the continent. The sun in the sky is the Great Eye Divine Lord.
The pocket realm spirit formed after his failed union with the Tao. The darkness before us is the out-of-control,
mutated law formed from Tao arts. The sun wants to keep the pocket realm alive. The darkness wants to devour the realm spirit and replace this whole world.
They've been trapped for 3,600 years. The stargazing platform awakened them both from the loop.
Senior Fang, which side do we help? Neither.
At a time like this, staying far away is the biggest help.
The exit is inside that sun. We need to rush into the sun. We only get one try. There's no room left to hold back. The space is unstable,
unable to detect direction.
The exit appeared. Wayu Valley. 10 years ago, 2 high-level cultivators died together here.
Detected death traces from 2 high-level cultivators. Target 1, Foundation Establishment Cultivator. Target 2, Golden Core Cultivator. Over by the Crimson Red Mountains. It should be the Golden Core Master who died 10 years ago. Let's find the Golden Core Cultivator first. The target is too far away. Wayu Valley has mixed death auras. Unable to lock on accurately for now. Too many died in Wayu Valley. If we head to the Crimson Red Mountains rashly, we may waste a sign-in on an ordinary treasure hunter. A Foundation Establishment Cultivator who died with a Golden Core Master may have left things no worse than an ordinary Golden Core Cultivator. Let's go right first. Detected a Foundation Establishment Cultivator's death trace.
Target, Does 5 Thunder.
Time of death, 9 years and 7 months ago. You can sign in now. Put the job aside. Sign in first. Mixed 5-element spirit roots have varied attributes. Cultivation is slow. Reaching Foundation establishment is unlikely. Sign in successful. Obtain Doist 5 Thunder's inheritance. 5 elements Thunder Mastery. 5 elements Divine Thunder Transformation. 5 elements Thunder Arts. Heavenly Thunder Sense. Taoist 5. Thunder's real name was Chang Jing. Like me, he also had mixed 5-element spirit roots. Ordinary cultivators need only 1 Dao foundation. But this technique requires forging 5 at once. Only when all 5 are formed can 5-element spiritual power truly cycle without end. I thought I only needed to gather 1 batch of Foundation Establishment pills. But now it seems the resources needed for 5 Dao foundations are at least several times that of ordinary cultivators. Senior Sai Ying is truly curious. Why is it that every time? I know what you want to ask. We've been through danger together. So I'll tell you this secret today. Sai Ying swears to guard your secret with my life. You don't need to understand what comes next. And don't ask too much. You only need to know. Whenever I scan with that rod, I gain certain abilities. But it instantly drains all my spiritual power. Li Tong could only tell him this much. That also explains the inheritance I suddenly gained. What did you get, Senior? A cultivation method for mixed 5-element spirit roots. There's even a special legacy for mixed 5-element roots? I used to think there wasn't. Now it seems. It's not that mixed spirit roots lack strong methods. It's that their cultivators are too poor to find them. This lightning art is nearly as strong as a Foundation Establishment cultivator. I can only release a wisp. Metal Divine Lightning, the deadliest in battle. Wood Divine Lightning. It can cut off life force. Water Divine Lightning. It can corrode spiritual power. Fire Divine Lightning. It can burn meridians and one's Dao foundation. Earth Divine Lightning. Best at defense and suppression. From now on, I finally have a way to truly threaten a Foundation Establishment cultivator's Dao foundation. Check-in attempts have accumulated to 3. Remember that Golden Core Master's location for now. We'll return once we can pinpoint it. Senior Fang, I want to visit Wu Family Fortress. For the Wu Family Patriarch. Yes. Before the Great Desert Sect fell, Wu Chenggan secretly visited my father 3 times. When the sect was besieged by the Red Flame sect, he did nothing. Yet afterward he kept sending people to find me and the legacy token. He most likely knew long ago that the Red Flame sect would attack the Great Desert sect, and may have even taken part. The core legacy has been drawn into the Great Evolution Grotto Heaven, but Wu Chenggan saw us, and knows we entered through the hidden entrance. He's alive. Sooner or later, word will reach the Red Flame sect. You plan to question him? Yes. What if he won't answer? Change our appearances first. Wu Chenggan has seen us. Miss Mo, I've searched for you for years. Looks pretty good. Greetings, Patriarch. Wasn't Patriarch cultivating in seclusion inside the treasure, healing his wounds? Must I report everywhere I go to you? I wouldn't dare. The array token for the West Transport Passage. The Patriarch's own array token. You want to inspect my belongings too? This is... How did you know there was a passage here, Senior? A guess. Detected traces of a few cultivators' deaths. The Wu family likely dealt with those who found the secret passage. Greetings, Patriarch.
Patriarch.
Why have you returned from outside? Who's in the cave residence? Naturally, that's also the Patriarch. I was ambushed outside. They're skilled in illusions and disguise. I never thought they'd impersonate me and infiltrate Wu Family Fortress first. Stop him.
Two patriarchs?
It's you. No matter how good your disguise is, you can't fool me with your eyes. Senior Wu. Long time no see. Activate the array. Stop them. We only want Wu Chenggan. Stay put and you'll live. You ambushed us last time. Today in Wu Family Fortress, none of you will leave alive. You're clearly only at the peak of key refining. Why are your defense and lightning arts this strong? Mo saying, before the Great Desert Sect fell, why did you visit my father 3 times? Nismo. It was just a misunderstanding then. After the sect was besieged, why did you keep searching for me and the legacy token? Your father and I were close friends. I sought you to protect my old friend's child. Protect me. Outside the legacy entrance,
Your first words were telling me to hand over the legacy token. Before the Red Flame sect besieged the Great Desert sect. Did you already know? If I die, my life tablet will shatter at once. All of Wu family fortress will be sealed. Even if you kill me, you still can't escape. I know what happened behind the Great Desert sect's fall. Someone in the Red Flame sect was involved too. As long as you let me go, I can take you to them. Detected traces of a newly advanced Foundation establishment cultivator's death. Target: Wu family patriarch, Wu Chenggen. Check-in is now available. Check-in. Check-in successful. Obtained fragments of Wu Chenggen's memories. Obtained experience operating the Wu family cultivation method. Obtained memories of controlling Wu family fortresses array. Obtained some of Wu Chenggen's habits. Six days later, the 5 great families will enter Fengdang City's underground spirit vein together, to gather the newly matured Earth Core spirit marrow. The 5 families' spots to enter the spirit vein are personally controlled by each family's Foundation establishment patriarch. We can't waste this identity yet. You plan to impersonate the Wu family patriarch, Senior? 6 days in the immortal realm. His life tablet has already shattered, so they won't fully believe it. Wu Chenggen was already badly injured. If anyone examines him later, just say his injuries worsened. His Dao Foundation is damaged, and he can't use spiritual power lightly. What if the Wu family elders demand to examine your injuries? Control the back mountain array. Know the family's secret passage. Have his identity token and personal magic artifact. And there are 4 guards who saw the 2 Wu family patriarchs firsthand. This evidence can't make them fully trust me, but they can't prove I'm fake either. The guards outside saw the real Wu family patriarch. And they saw your true face after your spell wore off. So we can't say there wasn't a second person in the cave residence. We only need to switch their identities. Uncle Fang excels at disguise and illusions. He slipped into the secret chamber while I was injured, and tampered with the life tablet. You're getting better and better at lying, Senior. 90% of it is true. I only switched what was real and fake. That doesn't entirely count as lying. Patriarch, what happened inside? Hide first. Ah, Patriarch. Why has your life tablet shattered? Who exactly is the other person in the cave residence? Someone tampered with the life tablet. Who did it? They're skilled in disguise, illusions, and lightning arts. They entered the secret chamber while I was healing, trying to use the life tablet to cause chaos. Where are they now? They escaped through the secret passage. Seal the back mountain. Search in groups. They can forge appearances and auras. From now on, no one may confirm an identity with just 1 token. Without my order, do not open the clan-protecting Grand Array, or send messages outside. On the surface, it's to stop Uncle Fang from impersonating a Wu family member and escaping. But it actually seals off all news. As long as Wu family fortress can't contact the outside, no one will know the real Wu Chenggen is dead. Patriarch, may I examine your injuries? He has always coveted the Patriarch's position. The real Wu Chenggen never let him get close. Why? My Dao Foundation is damaged. And you're eager to see how long I can live? I wouldn't dare. You'd better not. For the next 6 days, no elder may leave Wu family fortress without permission.
Anyone who disobeys will be treated as a clan traitor.
Do the Wus believe it?
Number. Then why didn't they expose you?
Because they're not sure.
I can control the formation
And know the secret passage and family secrets.
I also have the real ID token and personal magic artifact. If they attack me, they may kill the real Wu ancestor.
Obey them for now.
At least I won't die right away.
The 5 great families will harvest the Earth Core Spirit marrow in 6 days. You plan to enter as the Wu ancestor?
The other 4 ancestors have known Wu Cheng'en for years.
Disguises alone may not fool them.
So we can't waste these 6 days. First, make this Wu ancestor identity more convincing.
6 days later,
I'll enter the underground spirit vein as Wu Cheng'en
and take the Earth Core Spirit marrow myself. While I am in the ancestral hall, no one may approach. Yes.
Death traces of past Wu cultivators detected. 1 death trace is fairly intact. Target: the Wu family's 7th generation head. Cultivation before death, mid-foundation establishment. Check-in available now.
Guard the door for me.
If anyone comes in,
Cough twice.
if a foundation establishment cultivator forces their way in,
Cough louder.
check-in successful. Obtained partial damaged memories of the Wu family's 7th head. Obtained memories of Wu fort etiquette and clan rules. Obtained memories of the 5 families' ties in Fengding City. Remaining check-ins. 1.
Lin Zhang is cautious. No matter who he faces,
He always leaves himself a way out. Ancestor Liu hides a blade behind his smile.
the kinder his smile, the more he's testing you.
Zhao Jinshan has a hot temper, but values the rules set by the 5 families most.
Chen Qingyun is quiet and skilled in formations.
It's hard to hide anything unusual from him. Fellow cultivator Jiyu would rather let others lose out
Then lose even 1 spirit stone himself. Greedy and cowardly.
When danger comes, he runs faster than anyone.
Vicious and suspicious.
He trusts no one.
A good haul.
The Wu ancestors' habits, personality, and connections.
This can fool them.
If anyone questions me, I'll suspect first
That he's trying to take advantage of the Wus. As long as I act greedy, ruthless, and scared of death.
I'll be 70 or 80% like Wu Sheng'en. It's also somewhat like your usual personality.
I'll get the door.
Ancestor, the Eastern Spirit fields have lower yields. How should we handle it? First, see if anyone is hiding some. If not, see if the other 4 families tampered with it. It can't just be a problem with the fields. Wu Cheng'en would never suspect the spirit fields first. A top-grade, 2nd-tier Earth Element Demon Beast can replenish the Earth Core with the Earth Essence the Spirit Marrow needs.
How are your injuries, old Wu?
I won't die. I heard the Wu family's life plaques shattered days ago,
And Wu Fort was sealed for days.
yet Brother Wu can still join the marrow harvest today. Looks like the rumors were exaggerated. Brother Liu sure cares about the Wu family. The Wu family is one with the others. It's only right to care.
In that case,
The Liu family's northern mine has lost 20% output these past 2 months.
should I be concerned too?
There are just a few minor issues inside the mine. Thank you for your concern, Brother Wu.
Now that everyone's here,
Let's go to the underground spirit vein.
The yield should match last time. Just one clump of Earth Core Spirit Marrow. If we add a top grade, second tier Earth Demon Corpse now, can we increase the yield? It should increase somewhat. But the marrow is in its final growth stage. The spirit vein can't fully digest the corpse. A top grade, second tier demon corpse is valuable. Putting it in now would be wasteful. It's not mine anyway. Who cares if it's wasted? The spirit marrow is separating from the core. We must draw it out together now. If any of us withdraws our magic power, it could trigger backlash from the spirit vein. Brother Wu, your injuries seem worse than expected. Worried I can't hold on. You've misunderstood, Brother Wu. I was only concerned about your injuries. Then withdraw your spiritual sense. I don't need your concern probing my meridians. Your demon corpse won't clog the whole spirit vein, will it? If it does, Brother Zhao can go in and clear it. Don't get distracted. Keep drawing it out. Someone is attacking the city defense formation. Four Foundation Establishment cultivators from the Crimson Flame sect. Each has a second-tier formation-breaking pearl. Not early, not late, but right when we're taking the marrow. This is exactly what they waited for. The spirit marrow has begun to separate. If we stop now, it will merge back into the core. With the spirit vein flowing back, all 5 of our powers will be thrown into chaos. Hand out all the spirit recovery pills. Anyone still standing, guard the formation nodes. Damn it, why haven't they come up yet? The city defense formation can last 15 more minutes at most. But for the Earth Core Spirit Marrow to fully separate, we need at least another hour. Brother Wu, the materials from the blood-devouring scorpion you added increased the marrow yield, but also extended the separation time. What now? What are you going to do? Keep drawing out the spirit marrow. I'll handle things outside the city. Lord Wu, neither of us can withdraw our power now. Who said I was going up? Ah, that's the 5 families city defense formation. Impossible. If they had such a method, they'd have used it on the Crimson Flame sect long ago. Who are you exactly? This is a conflict between the Crimson Flame sect and the 5 families. Please stay out of it. Whatever the 5 families offered you, the Crimson Flame sect will pay 5 times more. The Crimson Flame sect has the Wind Cloud Pavilion behind it, as long as you're willing to stop. Three of my 5 powers are already drained, and I'm resisting the spirit vein's pull at the same time. I'm nearly at my limit too. The Earth Core Spirit Marrow is about to emerge. We must use all our magic power. Yes. 2 clumps. It could only produce 1 before. Those materials left by the blood-devouring owl truly raised the yield. Fort Master Wu plans to deliver the marrow to the Wind Cloud Pavilion himself. I'll hold it for now. Once we trade for our foundation establishment pills, there will be shares for all of you. We already have 5 water spirit mushrooms, and the earth core spirit marrow is in hand. Now we're only missing the final main ingredient, sand-hiding jade bone. The Crimson Flame sect sent 4 foundation establishment cultivators this time. At most 2 remain in their sect. Ancestor. All 4 Crimson Flame sect foundation establishment cultivators are dead. Every family has injured members. The city defense formation was not breached. Count the losses. Give all injured clan members healing pills according to clan rules. The real Wu Kenning would never ask about his clansmen's injuries first. He'd only ask how many spirit stones the Wu family lost. Yes, ancestor. The ancestor never used to save cultivators from the other 4 families. What are you trying to say? That day in the back mountain, 2 identical ancestors appeared. The ancestor's life tablet shattered at the same time. The people who came out alive afterward knew the Wu family's formations, the secret tunnels, clan rules, and every family secret. Yet they were completely different from before. You came here to expose me. I don't know who you are, and I have no intention of investigating further. Why? The real Wu Chang'an only cared whether he could stay alive. To him, the Wu family was merely a tool for gathering spirit stones and cultivation resources. Today, you saved Fort Wu and had the injured clansmen treated. No matter who you are, the Wu family no longer needs to bring back the original ancestor. You've already guessed that Wu Chang'an is dead. The real ancestor would never save the other 4 families, nor distribute healing pills to ordinary clansmen. And he certainly couldn't control such powerful thunder arts and wood element techniques. But the person before us can control the Wu family's formations and knows the clan's secret tunnels, rules, and every hidden secret. His strength also far surpasses the Wu Chang'an of the past. Exposing you would only bring a powerful enemy to the Han family. By remaining silent, the Wu family can instead gain stronger protection. The other 4 families are suspicious too. Will they expose your identity? Number. Why not? I can control the Wu family's formations, and I know the secrets of the 5 great families. More importantly, the Earthheart Spirit Marrow is still in my hands. They need me now, but they're wary of me as well. Without conclusive evidence, no one wants to be the first to challenge me. I understand. Starting today, the Wu family will stop investigating the assassin who appeared in the back mountain. We have the Earthheart Spirit Marrow. Next, we find the hidden sand jade bone. They lost 4 foundation establishment cultivators at once. Only 2 foundation establishment cultivators remain to guard the mountain gate. If the hidden sand jade bone truly exists on the outskirts of the western wastes, the Crimson Flame sect's treasury is one of the most likely places to find it. Half a month later, one of the minor spirit veins controlled by the Crimson Flame sect changed hands first. The Luoshui Wang family took over the spirit vein. The Crimson Flame sect's outer forces began to collapse. Outside 2 spirit stone mines, even Crimson Flame sect disciples were forced to withdraw. The rogue cultivators and small families who had once been suppressed seized the chance to divide up the resources. The Crimson Flame sect could no longer stop them. In Crimson Flame sect's market district, Merchants who had once been driven out began returning. The Crimson Flame sect stewards who once charged exorbitant rents had vanished without a trace. The 4 Foundation establishment cultivators. None of them came back. The Wu family and the other 4 families haven't released any official news either. Keep guarding the formation. Without my order, no one is to leave the mounting gate. Yes. The forces once suppressed by the Crimson Flame sect continued to gather. The sect's main road was soon surrounded on all sides. But facing a complete second-grade superior sect-protecting formation, no one was willing to launch the first attack. 5th Ancestor. The Crimson Flame sect's downfall is inevitable. There are only Zhao Sheng and 1 other Foundation establishment cultivator left in the sect. My Luoshiri Wang family is willing to join the 5 great families of Fengding City in dividing up the spirit veins, mines, and properties left by the Crimson Flame sect. We ask that the Wu family help us break the formation. Wait a few more days. There are only 2 Foundation establishment cultivators left in the Crimson Flame sect. Now is the best time to strike. I know. Then why wait? Their sect-protecting formation hasn't been weakened enough. If we go now, the 5 families will have to share the cost of breaking it for the Wang family. Ancestor, you're overthinking this. I said the time isn't right. Since Fort Master Wu has other concerns. We'll discuss this again in a few days. Yes. About the Crimson Flame sect. Are you really planning to let it go? Number. Then why wait? The situation at the Crimson Flame sect won't change. Let the old forces on the outskirts keep them occupied for a few days. Once the sect-protecting formation weakens, we'll make our move. It'll be much easier. Weakening the formation is only one reason. What's truly important is that Mo Sang hasn't reached Foundation establishment. The Crimson Flame sect's fate is already sealed. But the grudge between Zhao Sheng and the other 2 should be settled by him personally. You all go back and prepare. When the time comes, I'll notify you. A Foundation establishment pill. It's made from an ordinary recipe. This pill doesn't use black water, spirit mushroom, earthheart spirit marrow, or hidden sand jade bone. Its effects are far inferior to the superior Foundation establishment pill I plan to refine. Even an ordinary Foundation establishment pill gives him a good chance of reaching Foundation establishment. You don't have to, Senior. The 5 elements thunder-controlling true art requires building 5 Tao foundations in sequence. Giving me this pill may not even stabilize the first one. I will succeed. Don't make promises so soon. When establishing your foundation, don't force speed. Stabilize your spirit C first, then condense your Tao foundation. If anything goes wrong beyond your control, stop immediately.
Understood.
Half a day later, the chaotic aura finally began contracting toward the center of the chamber. The cold stopped spreading, but the spiritual vortex grew larger and larger. Several hours later, the aura inside the chamber suddenly surged. The ice barriers on the stone door exploded at the same time. Rows of formation nodes went dark. It worked. Then it's time to collect what we're owed. Everyone here has their own agenda. They all want to wait until the formation collapses and seize the resources. Few are truly willing to spend spirit stones breaking the formation. If this drags on, Zhao Sheng will run out of spirit stones first. But with every extra day, more forces will arrive after hearing the news. Once the formation actually breaks, it'll be hard to say whether the Wang family can decide how the Crimson Flame sect's remaining resources are divided. Someone's coming. What a powerful aura. Quickly. Several fellow cultivators are guarding this place. Are you waiting for me?
We sensed fellow cultivator Wu approaching from afar, and came out specifically to welcome you. May I ask why fellow cultivator Wu has come? What brings you here? I came this time, for one reason only, to erase the Crimson Flame sect from this land. Ancestor of the Wu family. What did the Luoshui Wang family offer you? The Crimson Flame sect can offer twice as much. Step back. I've reached Foundation establishment.
I know.
But the spell I'm about to cast will cover a wide area. Wu Kaiyan, if you leave now. The Crimson Flame sect is willing to give you half the resources in our sect treasury. Your treasury? After the formation breaks, I'll see for myself. This celestial phenomenon is something no ordinary Foundation establishment cultivator could trigger. Fall. Impossible. This is a second-grade superior formation. Some of these people took part in the Great Sect War, while others joined later. Who deserves to die and who doesn't? Is it for me to judge one by one? Once the sect is destroyed, they'll naturally flee for their lives. The Crimson Flame sect's centuries-old foundation. Mosang. On the day the Great Desert sect fell, you were standing outside the mountain gate too. What happened back then? Wasn't my decision alone. Wu Cheng'an knew about it beforehand too. The Wingcloud Pavilion also tacitly approved. The Crimson Flame sect was only responsible for carrying it out. I know where everyone involved back then is. As long as you spare us, we can take you to them one by one. I'll investigate these people myself later. As for you, I've already found you. The most direct enemy is dead. The hidden sand jade bone. That's what Senior has been searching for all along. The Blackwater spirit mushroom, the Earthheart spirit marrow, and the hidden sand jade bone. The three main materials for refining a superior Foundation establishment pill are finally all gathered. After searching for so long, at least destroying a sect wasn't for nothing. The Crimson Flame sect's ruins contain traces of a high-grade cultivator's death. You can check in now. The sect protecting formation and the ceiling platforms. Damaged formation were both scorched by divine lightning. Only then did the system truly lock onto the traces of death inside. Check in. Check-in successful. Obtain Tuoba Chenghai's fire refining legacy. Solar True Fire. Tuoba Chenghai, an elder of the ancient imperial medical sect. His cultivation before death was at the peak of the nascent soul stage. 'Cause of death, died peacefully after reaching the end of his lifespan. The energy cost is too high when used directly against enemies. With my current cultivation, I can only maintain it for a moment. But for alchemy, I only need to control a tiny strand of flame. Blackwater spirit fat, earth deep spirit marrow, and hidden fiend jade bone all have different properties. They're extremely difficult to fuse. The Solar True Fire is perfect for removing impurities and stabilizing the medicinal properties. Every goal of this journey has now been completed. Are you heading back to Wujia Fort, Senior? I'm going back to prepare the foundation building pill. Mysterious water lingi, Earthheart spirit marrow, buried sand jade bone. The three main ingredients are finally complete. The sun's true flame is perfect for refining them. Buried sand jade bone.
The real trouble hasn't even started. Pure heart grass. Red root stems. Raise the third layer's stabilizing array by 20%. If the medicinal power of any ingredient runs wild, the whole batch will end up useless. Its medicinal power is far stronger than a normal foundation building pill. A normal foundation building pill only needs to help a cultivator forge 1 Dao foundation. This batch must help me forge 5 Dao foundations. Will that be enough for you to build your foundation, Senior? For a normal cultivator, 1 pill gives them a great chance of success. I need to forge 5 Dao foundations. And taking the same pill repeatedly will gradually build up drug resistance. What if I only forge 4? The 5 elements cycle must be complete. If only 3 or 4 succeed, the remaining spiritual power will become unbalanced. Not only will the technique's power drop sharply, the Dao foundations already forged may also conflict. This stage can only end in success. There is no way back. Metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. Senior. My vital essence and blood? What do you need it for? The Great Dream Sex records mention my constitution. I have the Phoenix Song constitution. My vital essence and blood can stabilize spiritual power and help cultivators break through bottlenecks. If you take this vital essence and blood, what effect will it have on you? I'll just be weak for a while. I'll use it, but I won't take it for free. Guard the rear mountain for me. Host, maintain a calm state of mind. You usually mess with me at the worst possible times. I'm perfectly calm. Avoid raw water. Water nourishes wood. A normal cultivator would be considered foundation building by now, but I still can't stop. Foundation building pill. The spiritual power at Huachuan has been depleted. Only 1 Dao foundation remains. If I give up now, all 4 Dao foundations will be damaged. If I keep pushing, my remaining magic power may not support a 5th platform. I thought I could save some power. Looks like cultivation isn't something you can skimp on. Senior Mo's ancestor has been in seclusion for half a month. How is it going in there? Senior hasn't come out. No one is allowed near. Metal generates water, water generates wood, wood generates fire, and fire generates earth. Then earth generates metal. Mother. Senior, you did it. I succeeded. Without your vital essence and blood, I could only have forged four at most. Let's go back and recover through meditation. Don't force your origin power for a while. The phenomenon just now was too immense. Every faction near Fendeng City must have seen it. The Wu family cultivators may not understand it, but Lin Zhang and the others certainly will. This definitely isn't the Wu family's technique. It'll be hard to keep Wu Chenggen's identity hidden. But I've truly reached foundation building now. I no longer need this identity to intimidate anyone. 7 unfamiliar foundation building auras are approaching. The strongest is beyond the ordinary peak stage, and close to Fate Core, Cloudwind Pavilion. The Red Flame Sex situation is settled. The Earthheart Spirit Marrow wasn't handed over. And now such an obvious foundation building phenomenon has appeared. I'll go with you. Your origin power hasn't recovered. Stay here and rest. There are 7 of them. That's why you don't need to go. More people means more trouble if we have to run. I'm Feng He Jr. I'm from Cloudwind Pavilion. I wonder how we offended you, Senior. Please enlighten us. As for the Red Flame Sect, that matter ends here. The Red Flame Sect had an agreement with Cloudwind Pavilion. But circumstances have suddenly changed. Cloudwind Pavilion needs to know what happened. What exactly do you want, Senior? The Earthheart Spirit Marrow mined by the Wu family of Fengding City will no longer be handed over for free. As for the spirit veins and markets around the Western Wasteland, the local factions may distribute them as they see fit. Cloudwind Pavilion may trade there and recruit disciples who volunteer to join. But you may no longer use foundation building pills as an excuse to take most of the resources from the families below. Those are Cloudwind Pavilion's long-standing rules. I have no authority to change them. Then go tell whoever does have that authority. I just reached foundation building. There's no need to openly clash with all of Cloudwind Pavilion right now. Take my words back to them. The 5 Dao foundations circulate among themselves. My total magic power is about 25 times that of an early foundation building cultivator, with second-tier spells enhanced by the 5 elements cycle. Their power far exceeds that of the same rank. The Ding family of Dingguo moved west with their entire clan. We have no intention of fighting you, Senior. Why flee to the Western Wasteland? The sect conflicts in Dingguo have intensified. The Ding family originally depended on the Miaoan sect. Our family ancestor was ambushed. After returning heavily wounded, he only had time to order the whole clan to evacuate. The Miaoan sect? When I left the Aoki sect, the Miaoan sect was intercepting flying boats. They forced me into the Hengduan Mountains. Several years have passed. The conflict between the sects hasn't stopped. Instead, it forced a family with more than 20 foundation building cultivators to migrate as a whole. You stopped the Ding family. What do you want? His core and natal treasure are both damaged. Yet he is still a true core formation cultivator. This is the perfect chance to gauge how far I am from core formation. Let's fight. Senior, our ancestor is seriously injured. How will we determine the winner? 1 hour.
If I win,
The Ding family will follow my rules after entering the Western Wasteland. If you win, I won't interfere with the Ding family's destination.
agreed.
The 5 Dao Foundation cycle without end. I can keep replenishing my magic power. But he can't keep sustaining his damaged natal treasure.
It's not even been an hour. Continue?
I concede.
The Ding family will honor the agreement. Starting today, we will await Senior's orders. The Ding family may establish a territory on the Western Wasteland's outskirts.
I have only 3 conditions.
First, don't seize any of the Wu family's existing territory in Fengding City. Second, don't slaughter rogue cultivators at will, or seize small famous spirit veins. Third, if Cloudwind Pavilion or Dingo's sects pursue you into the Western Wasteland, the Ding family must resist them alongside the local factions. What the Ding family needs most is a place to settle the entire clan.
He didn't demand our inheritance, nor did he treat us as vassals.
The Ding family accepts. Starting today, the Wu family's ancestor will publicly claim that his old injuries have returned
and enter long-term seclusion. He will no longer handle family affairs. What about you?
I'll return to the identity of Fang Shu and reappear as an alchemist and 5-element thunder cultivator.
Keeping up the disguise would only leave more clues.
By the time the outside world realizes the Wu family's ancestor is gone, I won't need his name to establish myself anymore. The Wu family will keep this secret.
Not for my sake, but for the Wu family.
I understand, Senior. The Great Desert Sect's inheritance has been recovered. The Red Flame sect matter has also come to an end.
Sang has nowhere else to go.
If Senior doesn't mind, I'd like to stay by your side. Stand up straight first.
Don't bow so deeply over every little thing.
Senior doesn't agree? From using each other over an inheritance token, to the Great Desert Sect's Dayan Grotto Heaven, the Valley of Worry Free and Wujia Fort, we've long since become more than initial transaction. Since you've made up your mind, follow me for now. But there are 2 conditions. First, I have other identities.
Don't reveal them in front of outsiders without permission.
Understood.
Second, no matter what happens, protect this box first. In front of outsiders, treat it as an ordinary medicine chest.
People.
Beyond the famine lies a much wider cultivation world. The secrets of the Dayan Grotto Heaven remain unresolved. When I left the Aoki sect's mine, I was only at the 4th level of key condensation. I had no spirit stones, no cultivation technique, and a broken device strapped to my back that everyone considered scrap metal.
Now I finally don't have to passively
wait for the ancient spirit machinery to appear. Let's go see the next spirit site left behind by Senior.